What in the world kind of redneck monstrosity is this? Good morning, YouTube. My name is Brad, Alpha India 5 Bravo Lima, and welcome to the very first installment of Redneck Ham Radio. The purpose of this channel is going to be to help maybe some new hams, or even some older, more seasoned hams that may have struggled and had some problems with some of the technical difficulties of ham radio, and see if we can simplify this down or redneck it a little bit and make it even maybe a little less elegant, but just as fun. And the end result is just to enjoy this wonderful hobby that we call amateur radio. Make contacts, talk around the world, talk locally, just whatever it takes. You know, one of the more popular bands during daylight hours and gray line times there is 20 meters, and I have always struggled on 20 meters getting an antenna, and not something that I couldn't make contacts on. I could make contacts, but I always would have RF coming in on my audio in my shack. I'd have other things in the shack. I've got a television in there, and I would have RF come through it and key up my stereo, and you know, things such as that. And I have tried. I built a 20 meter delta loop. Same thing. I'll get pretty high in the air there. I done a 40 meter square loop that I hung vertically, and had it way back behind my shack there. Same thing. Still had the same noise in my RF coming through my audio there. I've done 80, 75 meter inverted V's, 40 meter inverted V's, 20 meter inverted V's outside my shack, and I always had the same problem. And maybe it's just me. I mean, I'm not doing something right with my wire antennas. I don't know. But what I have figured out now is what you see behind you here, this redneck monstrosity. Let me get this thing off the tripod here and see if I can give you a little closer look at it. So what you see here is just a standard mirror mount for a like CB radio antenna with a 3/8 by 24 stud, and mounted on that thing is a 20 meter ham stick. Guys, this thing is just mounted on a fence post, and this is my arbor for when I do running green beans and such as that during the springtime though. But anyhow, so I took this thing and mounted it on this post and put a few radios on it, and I think I need to turn this camera around where I can see what's going on there. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back. All right, that should be a little better there. Now I can actually see what I'm filming here. So I cut a few radials for this thing, and they're roughly about 16 foot long. I didn't cut but 4 of them, and I know it's not enough, and I'll probably get ugly comments, you know, but that's not going to work right. But anyhow, it doesn't matter. This is one of the aspects of this hobby is all about experimentation and trying to find something that works, regardless of how elegant it may or may not be there. But anyhow, let's get the analyzer and see where this thing's resonant at. Then we may go in the shack and see if we can make a few contacts there. All right, so there's that antenna over yonder. I just got the coax just kind of strung temporarily across the ground there, just for the sake of testing purposes and such as that. When I put this thing together the other day, going into these bulkhead fittings that I put through the wall on my shack here. So let's make our way over here to the analyzer and see where this thing is resonant. I will make this a little more permanent eventually. My old raggedy bass boat. Bear with me just a second. Let me get this coax tied on this handy dandy. If I was in, my grandbaby loves Blues Clues, so it'd be handy dandy notebook. See that right there too. But, Anyhow, it's handy dandy MFJ antenna analyzer. Let's turn this thing on here. So anyhow, most of y'all know the 20 meter band covers, you know, depending on what your license class is. So mine's an extra, so it covers from 14.15 to 14.35 megahertz there. So and I always try to find a spot in the middle there, to middle of the band, to tune my antennas there. So as an extra class, it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 14.25, and advanced class would be somewhere around 14.26 and 263. I think actually a general class was, I think most of the hams out there are probably general class operators that are above a technician, and then that one would be in the neighborhood of 14.288. Well, so let's see what we got here. Let's go from see if we can go from the bottom end of it, which you see it's kind of low there. See if I can get this thing. It is touchy. And yeah, so that's pretty close to the bottom of the 20 meter band there for me, for an extra class license. So we're looking at a 1.4 SWR there. So we'll go all the way up to 14.25, and you see it like 1.2 right there, and that's where I normally try to target it, being the middle of the band for me. So it's going up to 14.35. See what we got. Hey, that's pretty close there. Went over a little bit. Anyhow, you see it's still 1.5 SWR, so that's great right there. That should work fine. Let's see if we can make our way into the shack there, and we may make a contact or two. Hey there, welcome to my very messy and unorganized shack here. So I don't know if you can hear that going in the background there. Got some POTA action going on there on 20 meters at 14.327 megahertz there. This guy is located in Wisconsin, and we're gonna see if we can make this contact with this park, with this ham stick we got out here in the back.
Roger, you're 5'9" into Kilo 4265. Very good, thanks for Georgia. We'll see you next time, 7-3. Was there another Kilo November 4?
Let's see if we can wait for the opportunity here.
Any park to parks? How about QRP? QRP only? November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie, QRP. November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie, hello, 5 by 5 into Kilo 4265. Thank you for the 5-5. You are 4343 into Victor Alpha, Virginia, QRP. Okay, sounding good here to Wisconsin. Thanks for Virginia. We'll see you next time, 7-3. Or is there any more QRP stations? Whiskey 9 Alpha Fox. Kilo Charlie 3 Oscar Papa.
And of course, there's going to be somebody right on top of us there.
Kilo Charlie 3 Oscar Papa. Kilo Charlie 3 Oscar Papa 5'9" into Kilo 4265. QSL 5858 into Delaware Delta Echo. Very good, thanks for Delaware. From Wisconsin, we'll see you next time, 7-3. Yeah, you get splatter pretty heavy. Yeah, we'll work through here. I got Whiskey 9 Alpha Fox Bravo, QRZ.
Alpha India 5 Bravo Lima.
Alpha 4, I think. Oscar Roger 5'9" or 4265.
Alpha India 5 Bravo Lima. QSL's Alpha India 5 Bravo Lima. You are 5 by 5 in the Mississippi, QSL. Roger that. Appreciate you activating. If you don't mind there, this probably end up on YouTube. Got a little ham radio channel there, and so if you don't mind there. Roger that. So I've got a ham radio channel on YouTube there. So this contact may end up on YouTube there, QSL. Roger that. 7-3. All right. So I mean, it was a hard contact to make to hear somebody just on an adjacent frequency there, just all over the place there. So, but anyhow, we see that the ham stick out back works. So no RF coming in on my audio on anything. So the vertical works. All right. If y'all enjoy this this content, you enjoy this channel, be sure and hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button on all the videos that you like. If you don't like it, don't hit the like button. So, but anyhow, you have a blessed day, what's left of it, and we'll see you next time. This is Alpha India 5 Bravo Lima going QRT. Make contacts, talk around the world, talk locally, just whatever it takes. Anyhow, so what you'll see behind me here, this is I don't know what it is. What in the world kind of redneck monstrosity is